Hey, you! Someone in here been eating liver?
Your breath is repugnant. Your breath is bad.
Yeah, baby.
Ah.
You deftly pluck the rose from the vase and carry it with you.
Yeah, baby.
Stop anthropomorphizing stuff. You can't really taste it from here. Isn't it better this way? You unholster your gun and do a quick comparison. The one on the wall is longer, thicker, harder, and shoots a lot farther. So your ego needed this?
Here, have a shot of this.
What? And ruined my edge?
Hey, play it again.
Hello?
Nobody behind the door. You rap loudly on the Naugahyde door.
Yeah? What's the password?
Swordfit?
Damn.
You clamber up the door, stand on the knob, and insert yourself through the peephole.
No thanks, buddy. I don't like garlic knots.
You read off the strange password you discovered in the...
Ken sa-
Yeah, baby.
Bingo! You use the combination on the coaster to quietly unlock the cabinet. You dispose of the evidence by tossing the coaster behind the cabinet, where it's unlikely to be found for thousands of years.
I'll never forget that number. It's burned into my memory, I think. Wait, what was it? 4 something, right?
There's an impressive-looking vibrator or personal massager in the cabinet. Remember how, after that...
This vibrator's been coated with so much split apricot-flavored lubricant, I can barely taste the plastic.
That's kind of a convoluted way of getting your junk and the vibrator to meet head-on. Yes! Score 1 battery-operated, sleek, slightly sticky personal massager.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
You aim the remote at the TV and push the power button. Don't to make me wistful. You wouldn't like me when I'm wistful. You've managed to turn on the TV. You've caught Prodigious P's attention, but he doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button. Hey, don't touch your knob. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Another boring game show. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors. They're actual litigants with a case pending in California Municipal Court.
Another boring, real-life white trash catfight show. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
And thank you for your support. You've been a brick through this whole thing.
Another boring commercial for wine coolers. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
What you talking about, Willis?
Another boring sitcom. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button. Please have your pet spayed, neutered, or both, just to be safe. Another boring appeal to common decency. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button. I love this razor so much I bought the company. And this railroad. And 2 United States senators. Another boring infomercial. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
Yes. Yes. Pull it out a little deeper.
Huh?
All right. But this is wrong. For God's sakes, I am your accountant.
Then give it to me 32% harder.
It's a good thing that you did that, Larry. A very good thing. You sort of wished him into the porn field, didn't you? You carefully sneak the remote into Prodigious P's pocket, since you won't be needing it anymore. Talking to your TV set is one of the first
Excuse me,
His name is Prodigious P.
Mr. P, can I ask you something?
Apparently you can't ask him something. His mind seems to have clicked over into full-fledged couch potato mode. He smells like he wears l'air du temps, but not today. Prodigious P is already viewing an anaconda. He has no interest in your inchworm. With Prodigious P presently preoccupied, you're able to proceed. This must be the place.
Just so you know, if you're into Peking duck play, I need 24 hours advance notice.
The underwear isn't edible, but it still looks chewed on. Now that's enthusiasm. Or just nervous energy. Or vermin. The woman on the bed looks joyless, overweight, sallow, and kinda mean. She's either a hooker or a nun.
Yeah, baby.
A box of Hershey's French Kisses sits on the table. You start to pick up the candy.
What are you doing with that?
I'm sorry. Did you want it?
Sure, I wanted it. That's my candy.
Are you sure? It might help me find true love.
Well, I am a sucker for true love. Sure, what the heck. Take it. Take it and go find yourself some true love.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, baby.
Aren't you forgetting something? Why waste time talking to that?
Tongue exercises.
It smells like Fresca, moldy pizza, used rubbers, rancid peanuts, and stale saliva-soaked cigarette butts.
Ew, Fresca.
Doing that to the walls couldn't possibly help.
It wouldn't hurt.
This lamp is from the popular B. Arthur designer collection.
Leave that on. I don't want no atmosphere in here.
Why waste time talking to that?
Tongue exercises.
It smells like fresh roasted socket. You don't want to blow a fuse? That's her job.
Hey, I'm not in the rough trade. You wanna get busy? You can start by taking off your clothes.
Holy cow. She's a hot mess. Without the heart.
How old are you anyway?
23. Hey, I'm up here.
Wow. Just wow. You can't do anything with that face.
Your skin smells like peaches and cream.
Yeah, I fell in the supermarket yesterday. Don't be shoving that thing in my face. What am I, a hooker? Oh, right.
Breasts only talk to you in your dreams, Larry. Oh man, if only these walls could talk. Oh man. You don't owe any money right now. You can't just walk around. Your generous offer of a beautiful rose nets you one raised eyebrow, nothing more. You strip off your jacket. Either finish getting undressed or get dressed again.
Echo!
Awesome! You quickly check your...
Zips up, zips down in an instant for each...
You strip off the rest of your clothes. You hop into bed with the hooker.
Ooh. Yes! Yes! Nope.
Although successful, you feel less than satisfied. Technically speaking, you're no longer a virgin, but for some reason the thrill just wasn't. Either get dressed again or get down to business. Either get dressed. You have nothing left to take off. You put all your clothes back on. You smile shyly at the hooker.
Was it good for you?
Was what good for me?
I mean, I thought we really connected in a way that goes beyond the usual, you know, I'm paying you, you're paying me kind of relationship.
I'm paying you? Honey, you're lucky I paid attention. I was awake through almost that whole thing.
So you didn't feel a spark?
Oh, that's these sheets. I gotta start using fabric softener.
Have I ruined you for other men?
Nah, you ruined my day, if that makes you feel any better. I've probably had worse. I once accidentally had a dead guy. He might have been worse than you.
Stop! You're giving me a swelled head.
Yeah, you've promised me that before.
Am I the best you've ever had, or just one of the best?
Is there a third choice?
You could at least tell me it was, I don't know, you were the first I've ever had. Was it at least poignant?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. It was pointing here, it was pointing there, it was pointing all over the place.
Tell me more about how I did.
Why? You were there. You saw the whole thing.
I know I was great, but guys like validation.
Oh, of course. Where are you parked?
You're not gonna put me in some little black book of customers, are you?
Nah, I'm not that organized. I only have one rule when it comes to keeping track of my customers.
What's that?
First in, first out.
Thanks. I'll call you.
Oh, God. God, no!
Sorry if this sounds...
Really? I'd like to crack your...
Alrighty then. We're really starting...
It's better to... Your generous offer of a beautiful rose... What's a hot...
Hey, bub! Just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
Suddenly, you feel an uncomfortable twinge. The twinge grows into a pang. The pang grows into a pain in the wang. Then there's this slightly bursting and dying sensation. Didn't your mother ever teach you not to go out in the rain without wearing your lubbers? The lady upstairs is a human petri dish.
Apples! Apples! Apples for sale! Get your fresh apples here, only $1.
You know, most guys look kind of shapeless and dumpy in a barrel, but this guy really carries it off.
Apple? Just $1.
I'll call you.
You sniff the barrel guy carefully, swishing his aroma around in your mouth before spitting it out.
Ripe, piquant and musty, with a flabby finish, and I believe you're starting to oxidize.
Yes, but I'm also smooth and rounded.
So I see.
You have this barrel confused with your neighbor's rain barrel back at home. That's the one that gets your special additive.
Sweet, but I'm busted. What do I need with a rose? Hey, you'll get your turn in here soon enough.
Hey, mister! I presume it's mister. I can't see under your barrel.
The name's Tim Tibbetts. And you are?
Larry? Larry Laffer?
What's your question, Larry?
Well, I see you're wearing a barrel, and I figure this can only mean one thing. You're going to go over Niagara Falls.
Interesting.
Furthermore, since Lost Wages is near the West Coast and Niagara Falls is near the East Coast and you're already in the barrel, You must be super wealthy! They'll never let you on a commercial airliner dressed that way.
Your mind works in strange and mysterious ways, Larry. Actually, I'm broke. That's why I'm dressed this way. Wanna buy an apple?
Let me think about it. It would be kind of cool to buy an apple from a really rich guy. Here's $1. I'll take an apple.
Thank you, sir. Here you go.
Ew.
Yeah,